Very nice, very nice to meet you.
السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم. تفضل.
Yes, yes.
I can continue with this. How are you? I'm really happy to see you. I was worried.
صار الافتتاح بس نبتدي ان شاء الله ان شاء الله.
They're very straightforward. Going ahead. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of Kenya, Ambassador Ali Abbas, Director of the Middle East, His Excellency Ambassador of Morocco, Dean of Arab Ambassadors, Ambassadors, Deputy Ambassadors, Consular General, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you today and would like to express our thanks and appreciation to the role and efforts played by the government of Kenya under the leadership of His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta in establishing the long-term brotherly relations between our two great nations, which are witnessing huge developments in many areas. I'm happy to inaugurate today the UAE Embassy Consular Services section in Nairobi, which is the third UAE visa section opened outside the UAE this year. The opening of the new Consular Services section aims to facilitate issuing of the UAE visas to the people of Kenya and other nationalities residing in Kenya. It shall furthermore support the young Kenyan professionals and labor entry to the UAE by speeding up their entry process through the e-gates of the UAE terminals. Our Consular Services section shall follow in its operation the latest procedures that comply with international best practices in issuing visas to enhance customer experiences where Kenyan citizens wishing to work in the UAE will be able to submit the necessary documents, the medical test issued by the accredited Kenyan medical bodies, and the biometric test in the new Consular Service section in Kenya to obtain their UAE visas. I am confident that opening this new Consular Service section will reinforce the good brotherly relation our countries enjoy and strengthen the means of cooperation and commitment to do so at all times, as already initiated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the International Trade of Kenya during the launch of their strategic plan and diaspora web portal last month, which by all means was a success. Thank you. I would like to seize this opportunity to personally thank you, Your Excellency Ambassador Amina Mohammed, Cabinet Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of Kenya, for your sincere support in encouraging young Kenyans to venture beyond the Kenyan borders and bring success and prosperity courtesy of the UAE and Kenyan government. Thank you. Sister, you want to...
The ambassador of the UAE, Ambassador Hadi, I must confess today, Your Excellencies, and let me say how pleased I am to be here. I'm really delighted to be here. But let me say this, that I received an SMS from Ambassador Hadi. I was out of the country, and I received this SMS in which he said, you know, I know you're not here and you're busy, but we would really like for the government to be present at the opening of this consulate. And I very, very quickly, I think within a second, sent back a message and saying, oh, I will be there. Yeah. I will be there because it's something that me and him discussed for a very long time. I was also very proud that Kenya was chosen to be the third one in the world and the first one in Africa. I don't think that you could have bestowed a greater honor on my country. So let me again say thank you very, very much. It's something that I believe in. I have been to your beautiful country many times, and I've always felt at home. I told you when we had the trade exhibition here and the business forum that I always felt at home because I got into the Emirates flight and I was greeted in Swahili, and throughout the flight I was served in my own national language, and then I got to the hotel and I got supported again by Kenyans who worked in the different hotels, and I've stayed in almost all the major hotels there. So in each one of them I've met the Kenyans.
الباسبورت فيكم زيادة نقرأ فيكم. Yeah, so he is getting the barcode. With this barcode, he will go with
For the biometric. So the same guys, he will go there.